I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of.
Hey guys, today I am going through my November/October favorites. I meant to film a favorites video last month and then the end of the month just flew by and I forgot. So today I am going over both sets of favorites, which are kind of a collective thing because I've pretty much been using a lot of these products through both months. A few of them I've kind of discovered at the end or more towards the end of the time frame, like later this month. So I actually, because it is 2 months worth, I do have a decent amount. Actually not as much as I would have thought. I really haven't been wearing overly a lot of makeup, but these favorites I have are kind of a lot of basics, really nice things to have. So I'm going to go ahead and get started without further ado, going through the products I have here. As far as the face, I don't have too much to go through. I don't usually wear a lot of face makeup, but when I do, I have a couple of things I like a lot. First thing is a really well-loved product by me overall, as well as just in general this last couple of months. It's Urban Decay's eyeshadow in Buck, and I use this for a couple purposes that actually are not eyeshadow related, although I am wearing it as one of my eyeshadows today. Speaking of, I'm not wearing a lot of my favorites, but this look will be a tutorial that's coming Tuesday. Anywho, back to the favorite. First step is eyebrows. I've been using this for eyebrows. I darkened my hair at the beginning of October, although it's pretty much faded out completely. But I have been liking doing a little more on my brows. So I just take the brush that came with my Milani brow kit and go in with this color, which I find a little bit darker. It's kind of a nice brow product though, because it is a pretty sheer color, a pretty sheer matte color, so you can build it, which is nice, especially if you're blonde but want to kind of slowly build your brows to get them a little darker. So I like to just use this as my one brow product, and it's really easy. The other thing I like to use this for is my contour with a brush I'll be talking about in a second. I just like to use this on my cheekbone. Not every day, but when I'm doing more makeup, like a full face makeup, I like to use this just to add a little shape there. Very subtle and a nice tone. Okay, now the brushes I want to talk about. The first two are the ones I've been using for my bronzer as well as my contour. And these are the Real Techniques Duo Fiber Kit. They also have an eyeshadow brush, which I don't really use a lot, but this is the Duo Fiber Contour brush, which is what I use to do that contour I was just talking about. And this one I actually like even more than that one. It's the Dual Fiber Face Brush, and I think it's the perfect brush for applying bronzer when your skin's pale like mine is right now, because you can really get it pretty light and then buff it out. So this is a really nice light brush. I've also used it for blush a few times, and I like it for that as well. Now, one thing I have been applying with this that is a favorite is this is more of the color versus the actual like product, you know. This is the Estee Lauder blush in Desert. It's just a little sample that I've had forever. It's the color that I like. It's kind of a mauvey nude, and I really love this on days when I'm literally not wearing makeup, like just mascara. I just take this and run it through my cheeks to add a little bit of color. It also adds a little bit of a subtle like contour on the day-to-day, and then I run along my nose as well, just for a nice flush to the cheeks. Okay, and then I do have one more brush to talk about. This is the Real Techniques from their like regular line, their stippling brush. And what I like to use this for is just any cream products I've been putting on my face all month. On the day-to-day, I like to use it to blend out my under-eye concealer that I do wear like every day, which is the Maybelline. I'm not talking about that because I talk about it like every month. And then also when I wear foundation, which is very rarely, I've been using this to get it nice and soft, just for a light color, because I don't really need a lot of coverage. I just like a little bit of glow from these products, so this will really do that for me. Okay, moving on to eye products. I have quite a few, and they're all like, most of them are like older favorites, so you've heard about them for years. First is the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Bold Gold. It's just a, I would say like subtle, like darkened gold, not like a bright gold. And I really love this with all the eyeshadows I've been about to talk about, so I like to put this, one of my favorite looks has just been putting this and one eyeshadow all over my lid for a day-to-day look. And this is just a really nice subtle color tattoo. Like, it doesn't add a lot, but it just adds a little something. So I've been reaching for that a lot this month. And the second color base I want to talk about is probably my ultimate favorite. You've seen it in like every tutorial pretty much this month. This is the Rimmel Scandaleyes in Bad Girl Bronze. It's just a very warm tone bronzy brown color that really brings out my eyes, so I love to use this under when I want a little bit more of an intense look. I've been reaching for my Urban Decay eyeshadows most days, like just for my regularly used as well as for this look. My favorites have been like the more gold tone ones, pretty much. Like I really like Smog, which is a very subtle like bronzy color. That's one I like to use when I'm not really sure what I want to wear. That just kind of goes. And then another one, and that's also in the Naked One palette if you don't have this one. Another one, probably my very favorite eyeshadow of all time, is Suspect. I've been using this a lot over that. I love it over that bold gold color. And that's a Naked 2. Again, I'm trying to help you just in case you don't have the particular palettes I do. And then the last eyeshadow I really wanted to mention was Dark Horse, which is in Naked One again. And what I like that for is not so much as an eyeshadow as to smudge out my black liner, which I'll mention in a second, just because I like to smudge out black with brown, and this one, I don't know, I just like the way it looks over black eyeliner, so to smudge it out, that's what I've been using. Now the last eyeshadow pick is not Urban Decay, it's drugstore. This is the Covergirl Quad and Goldmine, namely the two middle colors. You know I love these for transition colors, and especially the last couple months with playing with like warmer colors. These have been really nice, especially love them paired with that Bad Girl Bronze. I think they're a good pairing, and I really like it for a quick, this is a really great thing to just have in your collection. It's nothing like amazing, but it's a really good warm colors to have. The pencil liner I've absolutely been loving, wearing it on my top lash line today, but most days I like to wear it on my waterline as well as my tight line, is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeliner in Carbon Black. I really do love the Infallible line, and this one's just a creamy automatic pencil. As you can see, I really like that. It stays placed better than, as well as like any eyeliner I've tried. And I really think it's very black, and I don't know why, because usually black liners don't look all that good on me, but I find this one really makes the green in my eyes pop, which is fun. So I like the other eyeliner is more for my, I either will use this on the upper lash line when I have like all my gold tone eyeshadows on, or I like this on the days where I don't want to wear a lot of makeup. I'll just use this in mascara. This is the Almay Intense Eye Color Liquid Eyeliner. This is the one for green eyes. It's in Raisin Quartz. I just really thought it was a nice warm plum color. This is very creamy, very wet liquid liner, but I don't find it's all that messy, so I really like to apply this. It has a lot of shimmer, so I wouldn't recommend this for like if you want a very defined matte line. I just like it for a subtle line that kind of makes the eyes pop a little more. So loving that. Picked that up at the beginning of October, so I have been using that for quite a while now. And the last eye pick I have is a mascara. I'm wearing it today. I really like it. I wouldn't say I like it more than my L'Oreal Voluminous Full Definition, but it is a very comparable mascara that I like a lot. I'm going to be doing a Maybelline mascara review, so I won't talk too much about it because I don't want to like take away from that video, which will be coming in a few months, I think. This is the Full and Soft in Blackest Black. I just would like to say that I do recommend this mascara if you're looking for a new one to try. Okay, moving on to lip products. I'll start with the one I'm wearing, which has been the ultimate favorite. I've become obsessed with the Maybelline Elixirs, the specific color that I've been wearing, because the other ones I just have gotten in the last few days, while this one I've had like half of October and all of November. This is Caramel Infused. It's a My Lips But Better type pinky nude, and I really just think the reason I've been loving it is because I can pop it on with whatever I'm wearing, and it just makes my lips look a little better than if I was wearing nothing, but it doesn't make a dramatic lip, so I can wear it to class and stuff, and I like it a lot. Another product I like to just pop on if I don't feel like thinking about my lip color is the Nivea Kiss of Cherry. I talked about this, I think, last November Favorites was the first time I mentioned this. It smells just like a strong cherry scent, which is not my favorite, but it's a very sheer red, as you can see. It kind of just gives your lips a soft, like you've been eating cherries type look. And it's not as moisturizing as the regular lip balm by them, like the Milk and Honey, but it's pretty moisturizing, and it's just really easy to throw on when you don't know what you want to wear on your lips. a darker color that I don't wear a lot because it's not the most flattering on me, and doesn't go with everything. But when I want a darker lip, I've been really enjoying this. It's pretty pigmented. It's the Sally Hansen ColorFast Moisture Balm, you know, one of the chubby sticks. This one's in Blackberry Honey, and as you'll see, it's kind of a really dark brownie toned red. And again, like that one, I want a lip like this. But again, not going to be for everyone. I just think it's an interesting color for fall. Last lip combo thing I like has been my typical like plummy color that I always love in fall. I have two here because they're very much like pretty much the same color. Just depends on, I guess, which formula you like better, because there are different formulas. This is Maybelline's Party Pink. It's Smitten by Covergirl. As you can see, very similar. I actually would say I like the formula of Covergirl's lipsticks, but Party Pink is a very comfortable lipstick for Maybelline, which most other lipsticks I find very drying, but that one's not as much so. So there's Party Pink and Smitten. This one's a little softer on the lips and a little thinner, which is kind of more comfortable, but this one's a little more pigmented. So either one, and what I like is just to get a soft layer, quick layer of these on, and then pop on Maybelline's or Rimmel Stay Glossy and Stay My Rose. I've talked about this the last few favorites, so I won't go into detail, but I haven't been using it a lot, but I do really like it over those plummy colors just to give a nice lip, especially when I'm not wearing a lot of other makeup. It's just a nice bold lip that really looks nice. Okay, last few things are some like skincare, body care type things. I've gotten really into exfoliating my face recently. This one is the one I like to use in the shower. It's the Neutrogena Deep Clean Gentle Scrub. And I like it because it has a nice fresh citrusy scent, which most of my favorite exfoliators I've used have, so it just kind of makes me feel like it's working. It's got really light beads, but I do feel like it really does exfoliate without feeling like it's tearing the skin up. So really nice exfoliator that you can get at the drugstore. The hair product that I've discovered in the last few months that I love is the L'Oreal Ever Sleek Frizz Pink and Cream Serum. I use this right after I use my Moroccan oil. I just will run it actually all over my hair, even the roots, because I don't find it makes it greasy or anything. And it just really keeps it from getting frizzy. The thing I especially love this for is my bangs. Like, I styled them today, but most days I don't. So what I like to do is put, after I do the ends, whatever's left, I start to put on the bangs, and I find that when they dry, they're just really nicely shaped, and I don't need to do anything to them, which is great. And it's also really cheap, it's like $7, and it's a pump, so that's really easy to do on your hair, and I really think it's a great product from the drugstore that I haven't heard a lot about. Last product to talk about is my favorite scent. It's been my favorite for a while, but I've recently been obsessed. Like, I spray it on myself all the time. This is the Bath & Body Works body spray in Honey Sweetheart. Yeah. It was in Springline. I don't know if you can still get it. Usually you can still get these things online, even if you don't see them in stores. But it just smells like fresh honey. So that is my November/October favorite. Hopefully you guys have a great couple of months here. I guess the next favorites you'll see from me is my end of year favorites, the Golden Vanities. So stay tuned for that, because I have a lot of good stuff I'd like to talk about. Some of this will probably be in there. So thank you so much for watching today. If you liked this video, be sure to like it and subscribe to see more from me. I'll talk to you all very soon. Have a great day. Bye.